What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and these guys defending their home turf. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off and running from Orlando. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's RJ. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Flings it deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Bengals have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
I know he started the play as a defender. But gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Williams from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
1st down from the 42. Back to work after throwing the pin. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Brings up a 3rd down.
That's all you and Jonah do is edge blitz every play.
This QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He rolls to his right. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Dart from the pistol. And they set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Orbits go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Orbits take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. To throw, Williams escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
What is a pass? Yes! Vegas!
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down. Here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They will go for it. Williams. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, here's Dart. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Okay, ready?
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Darts looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Set, hut. 50. Hut, hut, hut.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. It's close block, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face.
That's clearly a touchdown, bruh.
The NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Orbits take a 13-0 lead. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Orbits drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
It's back. It's Robinson. Oh, he loses the football. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Jump off top by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun hands out to Harvey. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. We go with a design keeper. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he is in. Touchdown. The Orbits take a 20-zip lead. DJ for the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Orbits stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals nothing. Jason Myers set to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. Brown with a return here. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9. So 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Williams on the play action. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Robinson. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st down throw by Williams. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Putting a receiver in motion. On 2nd down, Robinson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Olivier Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Williams to throw on 3rd. On the move, headed right. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 4th down, Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Right back to Worthy. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Orlando coming up. New set of downs from 37.
Go! 70 Lions! 70
On first and 10, here's Dart. Drops it down, Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
Dart going to throw again. Buying some time left. Completed to his running back. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Dart out of the shotgun. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Orbits boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits continue piling on to this lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers set to kick off.
Brown with a return here. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Working from the gun, Williams. Getting out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down, wide open down the field, and he has it! And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. 60 and cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70. 18. Pioneer. Motion, motion, motion. Let go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
79 Bronco.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Gets this one to Blake Coral. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
19 Lion. 18 Cop. 18 Run. 18 Run.
Working now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Cowboy. 19 sides. 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. We got to throw this out.
Darts back to throw. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running right side by Moore. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash.
Kate, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. To throw, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Williams from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, throwing deep. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Here we go now, time to start this drive, 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Give to Corum from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's an 8-yard pickup, leaves them facing 4th and 4.
Jason Myers on for the field goal.
Myers' kick is good, and that grows the lead to 27.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Brown with a return here. Making some progress here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams to throw on 1st. Flush down out to his left. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this always ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Quickly to Watson. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Williams throwing on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
On first down, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
That's good. Orlando. First down.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. And goes to the hurry up here.
Kobe Bryant. A gain of 3.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
On third and goal, it's Dart. He is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Orbits trying to end this before the final quarter. Going after up and good for Myers. And the Orbits grow their lead yet again.
41. Bengals 7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Evenwari. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On the move, hit it right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Getting out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down, Williams. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
What is it hard?
3rd and 2. Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We rangy. We rangy.
Second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Let's go now. Go.
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On the jump.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Harvey once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for an Orlando 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, red, cycle, 10 black. Hut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Ball finds his back. It's pulled. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. They're drawing up for him. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go, set. E45, white. Black Ultra. Ready?
Try with Cora. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second and 10 now. Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
He lofts it deep right side. Pass brought in by Watson. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And they recover this one without a problem. The onside attempt fails. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He does it. Touchdown. The Orbits continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Orbits tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bengals 14.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Myers set to kick off.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Williams on the play action. Hit it out right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Putting the tight end in motion. Williams thrown again here on second down. It's cut inside by Watson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Williams to throw on third. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Bengals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Motioning Watson left. Williams on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Not on Gonzo.
Unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. Swamp man's in motion right. First down throw by Williams. Chased out to his right. Taken off with it again. And he's going to be hit. Set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. You got to see if this flag is going to take it away. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good and love in football. just a good little penalty.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Orbits 48, Bengals 20.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this onside kick doesn't go their way. The hands team makes the cover. Timing so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Ready.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Down. Fight 60, 33, yellow. Set, cut.
Right side, reeled in by Pitts. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
Set, cut.
Give up the middle to Corum. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
38. Green jack. Set, cut.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throws caught. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
1st and goal, Corum. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Orbits keep running away with this. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Orbits continue adding on to that lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Flush down now to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 7 yards.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And a man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Orbits as we say so long from Orlando.